some new products and I wanted to share with you because this wash and go is so much softer than what I'm used to. So stay tuned if you want to see an explanation of how I got this look. One of the blogs that I follow is called itsjusthair.com, and Nisus is the blogger's name. And here on YouTube, she's Naya the Bee, and her channel, she's got just a few interesting videos where she's using hair gel to style her hair, but more recently she switched over to a different hair gel and has stuck with it ever since. She's making it her staple product. The first time I saw her video about it, I thought, I definitely want to try this because I use Eco Styler gel. I've been working with Eco Styler for a really long time. I do consider it a staple product because I know it gives consistent results as far as my curls, as far as slicking my edges down and things like that. Like, I wouldn't try to do a bun without the Eco Styler gel because I know it's going to slick my hair all the way back the way that I like. And I'll usually layer it on top of leave-in conditioner and some type of oil. So I'll usually use olive oil or grapeseed oil, and then I'll use the Eco Styler on top of that. And my hair is soaking wet, so I usually get really, really good curly results, but it's always crunchy. And the difference here is that I've gotten some curls, a nice wash and go, but it's soft. It's actually soft. And I've searched YouTube, I've searched hair forums looking for info on how to soften it up. I have tried the Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture underneath it. It's not soft exactly, but it is more flexible than when I use just a regular leave-in conditioner like Giovanni Direct Leave-In or Kinky Curly Not Today. I'm going to go ahead and show you the products now. First, the hair gel, and it's Kiss My Face Upper Management Gel, and it says it's medium hold. I got this from my local natural food store. Here I go to Vitamin Cottage in Colorado. We also have Whole Foods. So any place that's kind of going to carry this line, the Kiss My Face, because it's got a lot more of your natural type ingredients. I haven't tried it on its own. I purchased it for this purpose. I wanted to combine it with the other part of the concoction, and that's castor oil. So basically what you do is you combine these two together, and you sort of, what I was doing is I was just putting a little bit of this in my hand, and then the first time I did it, I put like twice as much castor oil to the gel, and then you mix it around. And then I had my hair in sections, so then I would put that on the back section, and then I would do it again and then mix it and put it on this section, and then I would work my way up. So I usually do 2 sections here, 2 here, 2 at the very crown of my head, and then this front section I usually do 2 and then 2 here when I apply all of the product. So I did it the first night, and then I went overboard on the castor oil. It looked like I used some Blue Magic or something like that. Not to knock Blue Magic if you're using Blue Magic, but that's just not the look I was going for. I went pretty crazy with the castor oil the first time. But then yesterday what I did is I used a squirt of this in my hand, and I would say it was probably at least, a little more than a quarter size amount per section. And then I was just gingerly sort of pouring the castor oil. So I would say that was more like nickel size, quarter size amount this time because I didn't want to use too much. And then, what happens is it sort of makes this sort of white, creamy, it's kind of slippery mixture, but like the minute you put it onto your hair, there's not a lot of slip. So then I would come back in with a spray bottle and re-wet it and then comb it through, just rake it through with my fingers. And then I used my Denman brush on the ends and just kind of comb through at the ends. You all know that I have the heat damage in the front, so the straight pieces in the front, what I did is I took my gray perm rod. What I did, instead of braiding it at the base like I normally do, I went ahead and just took it, and I did still apply the gel and castor oil mixture to this section too. And you just wind it. I just wound it all the way up and then secured it. So I took really small sections too. And then when I took it out today, I went ahead and separated them. I got it to blend in pretty well in the front, I think. Since I always do my wash and go at night, I had probably like 6 little rollers right here in the front. And then I took a large scarf and just wrapped around. All the way around. So it was mashed when I woke up, so I went ahead and I spritzed it with the water, and then I put a plastic cap just around this wet back section, because the rollers in the front, you want them to be completely dry before you remove them. I just usually like to do that to sort of reactivate my curls instead of like overdoing it with all of the water, because then it takes a lot longer to dry. If you just put a plastic cap on, it'll kind of have the same effect. But I really like it, because it does seem like my hair is nice and big. It is about similar shrinkage to the Eco Styler, but I've got so much more softness. And I've been thinking I might play around with it and pin it back or something like, ooh. That might be cute. I don't know. I still would have to play with this top part. The top part for me is always just sort of wavy fuzzy. So I just kind of pat it down like this and ignore, because I can't really get it to do exactly what I want. But I just wanted to come on here and share with you guys, because I have just been really searching for a softer curly texture so that I could wear my hair curly more often. The 2 products again is the castor oil. You definitely want to look for something that's cold pressed castor oil. That's going to have the most benefit. I always use this brand. This is not the type of castor oil that you can ingest. This is only the type that's for topical use only. But there are other brands out there. And then this is the Upper Management Gel by Kiss My Face, and it has like a nice scent, nice grapefruit scent. So I've used it twice already, and you can see where I'm up to. So we'll see how many days I can get out of this style. Hopefully I can get a couple days out of it just by re-wetting it each day, because it is more expensive than Eco, but for these results I'd be willing to pay that. It is available on Amazon.com. So hopefully that was helpful, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.